If you're watching this video, probably you are on your self-improvement journey. And probably you are also struggling with one thing that most of men on this path are struggling with. It's basically not feeling good enough. And that's basically a lie. Because by self-improvement, we usually mean that we need to get to a certain point, we need to become a certain person. What we oftentimes don't realize is that deep inside, we are this best version of ourselves because there is certain thing as levels of consciousness, and we might feel greedy, we might feel lost, we might feel fear, we might feel shame, guilt, a lot of emotions, but these are just not emotions because it changes completely the way you perceive reality. And when you're completely in a low state of lack, of lust, of fear, of shame, you don't want to be yourself. You want to change yourself into someone better. You want to become like these people that you see on YouTube who are, traveling the world, making a lot of money, etc. These self-improvement gurus. But what you don't realize is that key is not to self-improve in terms of changing your personality. Of course, it's about these good habits. It's about doing things that needs to be done in order to get closer to a goal, because it's going to bring you happiness and satisfaction, and that's basically the point of our life, to do what brings us closer and closer to realizing our vision. But what we don't realize is that we are trying to pursue the false version of ourselves. So it is not key to become who you want to be in your concept, but it's the key to declutter your mind, to get rid of what you are not, to get rid of this burden that you gathered through a lot of years, maybe through some traumas, some scary experiences, some toxic people around you. That's not the key. We need to understand that self-improvement can bring you to the point when you feel that you're constantly not good enough. And look, even there are some people who achieved a lot of things and still they are not feeling good enough with themselves. And don't treat not feeling good enough like your fuel, like your gasoline, because in the long term, it may bring you results, but it will through desperation. It will not be through true love. And what if I tell you that you can feel good enough and still pursue your goals, do what you love, self-improve, but without this constant inner frustration that you need to be something more, that you should. Every day, look at yourself in everyday situations and see when you're not feeling good enough and what is happening within you and what happened in the situations. Maybe you remember the situations when you feel completely fulfilled, good enough. I'm not saying about complacency, because complacency is a state, it's fake happiness in which you overlook your flaws and you consider yourself to be too perfect. It's like oftentimes it's happening when we are overloaded with dopamine. Oftentimes we can see it by people who are drunk or after after snorting something. But the true people who are truly confident, truly within themselves, they don't have this feeling that they are not good enough. They know there is a long way still to improve. There are a lot of things that this person can improve, but this person is already feeling okay with themselves. And okay, I'm looking for this from my perspective, but what is happening? There are billions of people, right? 8 billion people on the world. I don't know exactly how much people are on this, classical self-improvement path, that's what we consider as young people, through habits and etc., changing basically the way of thinking. There are a lot of people who are growing, who are interested in spiritual growth, maybe esoteric astrology, but still, what it all comes down to is a self-acceptance, is self-love. And you will not get it by reaching your goals if you have deeply in yourself instilled these programs of lack, of not feeling good enough, because these things will not replace it. So that's what I'm telling you. You need to work on this. And how you can work on this? You can work on this by observing yourself in every situation when you feel that you need something or someone, and in situations when you feel too attached and when you're afraid of loss. At this moment, this may not make sense, but trust me that you will notice how many times you're feeling that you need something that you don't really need. Because that's how it works. If we are not feeling good enough, we tend to fall into addictions, into compulsions, into buying things that we don't really need. And the key is gratitude. Not this fake gratitude that I'm grateful, but I don't feel this. Because if you visualize, we are always thinking, and by images, or by words, or by our physiology, kinesthetics. And if you close your eyes and if you really realize what you have, even if you are in a miserable situation, still you can consider life that you have, that you can experience as a blessing. So it can serve you as gratitude. And you for sure experience some good moments in your life. They can be also source of gratitude. And gratitude is what truly transforms your life and gives you this healthy drive, not drive that is going to leave you more frustrated and wanting more and feeling less, because you can achieve more and feel more and be good right now. I hope you like this video. If you like this, subscribe my video, comment down below, and see you later. Bye bye. See you in next video.